Good morning, happy Saturday. Have you woken up to a bit of frost this morning? It did turn pretty chilly under some clear skies overnight, and with that we do have a few pockets of fog and freezing fog around, but once that clears away it's a largely bright picture for many of us, and it's going to stay mostly dry and often bright if not sunny as we go through the day. There are a few isolated showers around, particularly across some parts of eastern, northeastern England, but most areas avoiding these, although worth noting there's a fair bit of cloud across, well, initially Orkney and Shetland, and with this a few outbreaks of rain and all that pushing into the far north of mainland Scotland as well as we go through the afternoon. Most places though having a largely dry day with some decent bright or sunny spells, and in the sunshine, well, not feeling too bad generally. Temperatures peaking high single figures, low double digits even in parts of Scotland. We should just about see highs of around 10 or 11 Celsius. Worth bearing in mind though, in the far southeast, a brisk wind here, and for some temperatures will be pegged back to around 6 or 7. And when you factor in that wind, it's actually going to feel pretty chilly indeed. Any showers across England and Wales through the day will die out as we go through this evening, and we will then have some clear skies developing across southern areas. Bit of a north-south split though when it comes to cloud amount overnight. The cloud across the north will become a bit more widespread, pushing across much of Scotland and into northern England as well, and a few more outbreaks of rain here and there. But further south, yes, lots of clear skies, and under these clear skies, temperatures in the south will drop a little bit lower than they did last night. Many places dipping a bit below freezing, rural spots dipping a few degrees below, so a relatively harsh frost in quite a few spots, and again there could be some fog or freezing fog patches. A different story further north though with the cloud, and the air up here will be a little bit milder than it has been recently, and so temperatures not dropping as low as they have done through some recent nights. Then on Sunday, a chilly, frosty but bright start across the south and the west. But as we go through the day, the clouds going to become more widespread. So most places turning a bit grey. There will be some glimmers of brightness here or there, but on the whole, a cloudier picture by the time that we get into the afternoon. Again, towards the south and west, staying dry. Further north and east, though, a few outbreaks of rain, maybe even a bit of sleet or snow over some higher ground, but none of this looks especially heavy. Temperatures on paper look, well, pretty similar, maybe even a touch higher than today, but with more cloud around, less sunshine, if anything, it will probably feel a little bit chillier. Now, as we go into next week, the high that's dominated the story through this weekend will change its position slightly, and that means that our wind direction is going to change as well. We'll say goodbye to the cold northerly, and instead it will go round initially to a southeasterly and later a southwesterly. So we are going to see our temperatures rising. It's going to turn markedly milder, if not warmer, as we go towards the end of the week. But with that then, we're also likely to see a bit of wet weather pushing into western parts towards the end of the week as well. With the rise in temperatures, worth bearing in mind, our days are getting markedly longer at this time of year. Thursday is the spring equinox, marks the start of astronomical spring, and just a few days before that on Monday we have the equilux, after which days will be longer than nights. That's welcome news for most of us. But whatever you're up to this weekend, I do hope you have a great one, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.